Have you ever wondered how your diet impacts your mind and body? If so, you're not alone. Millions of people are seeking ways to align their physical and mental health, and the ancient wisdom of yoga science and Ayurvedic medicine may hold the key. One of the key concepts in these practices is the idea of Gunas. So what are Gunas? In essence, they are qualities of energy that influence our physical and mental states. They are like different colors on the palette of our consciousness, each with its own unique characteristics, and they are constantly interacting with each other, creating the ever-changing patterns of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The first of these gunas is Rajas. It's like the red on our palette, vibrant, active, and dynamic. But just like too much red can be overwhelming, so can an excess of Rajas. It can lead to restlessness, stress, and anger. Imagine a bustling city street or a person constantly on the go. That's Rajas in action. Next we have Tamas. Think of it as the blue on our palette, calm, passive, and tranquil. While it can be soothing, too much Tamas can lead to lethargy, dullness, and laziness. Picture a person lounging on a couch all day or a dimly lit room. That's Tamas for you. Finally, we have Sattva. It's the white on our palette, pure, balanced, and harmonious. It is associated with health, well-being, and a state of serene equilibrium. Imagine a person practicing yoga in a serene natural setting or a plate of fresh fruits and vegetables. That's Sattva in its essence. These three gunas, Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva, are not just abstract concepts. They are dynamic forces that shape our lives in profound ways. They influence not only our mental and emotional states, but also our physical health. Now that we understand what gunas are, let's delve into how our diet can influence these energies. Because what we eat doesn't just fill our stomachs, it feeds our minds, our emotions, and yes, our gunas. So, shall we take a closer look? Imagine a bustling city street or a person constantly on the run. This is the energy of Rajas. Now let's delve into the Rajasic diet and its impact on our body and mind. The Rajasic diet is characterized by overly spicy or hot foods, onions, and garlic, as well as stimulants like coffee, tea, sugary foods, and chocolate. These foods are enticing, aren't they? They tantalize our taste buds and give us a temporary energy boost. But like a city that never sleeps, they also come with a side of restlessness and imbalance. Think about it. Have you ever felt your heart racing after a cup of strong coffee or a plate of spicy curry? That's the Rajasic energy at play. It's a burst of activity, a spark that ignites us, but it's also a flame that can burn too bright if not balanced. These foods stimulate the senses, making us more active and eager. They energize us, yes, but this energy often borders on restlessness. It's like a car revving its engine, powerful but also potentially destructive if not controlled. And there's more. The Rajasic diet not only affects our physical energy but also stirs up our emotions. It can lead to stress, anger, and a whirlpool of thoughts that can be hard to calm down. But here's the catch. We often mistake this surge of energy for productivity. We feel awake, alert, ready to take on the world. But without balance, this energy can turn into a cyclone, throwing us off our center. So the key here is to understand the impact of the Rajasic diet on our body and mind. It's not about completely avoiding these foods, but rather about being mindful of their effects. It's about understanding that while they provide a short-term energy boost, they can also lead to increased stress and imbalance in the long run. So next time you reach out for that cup of strong coffee, remember, it's fueling the Rajasic energy within you. Picture a person lounging on a couch in a dimly lit room. This is the energy of Tamas. Now imagine what this person's diet might look like. The Tamasic diet includes meat, fish, poultry, eggs, processed foods, alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs. These are foods and substances that, while they may give temporary satisfaction, can lead to lethargy, inertia, and a sense of dullness over time. Let's take a closer look at each of these Tamasic foods and substances. Meats, fish, and poultry are heavy, dense foods. In Ayurveda, these foods are believed to weigh down not just our bodies, but our minds as well. They require a lot of energy to digest, leaving us feeling sluggish and tired after meals. Eggs, while a good source of protein, are also considered Tamasic. They too can lead to feelings of heaviness and fatigue. Processed foods, on the other hand, are often loaded with artificial additives, sugars, and unhealthy fats. They provide empty calories without the vital nutrients our bodies need, leading to a lack of energy and vitality. Alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs are also part of the Tamasic diet. These substances can give a momentary high or relief from stress, but in the long term, they damage our bodies and minds, leading to a cycle of dependency and lethargy. Now, this isn't to say that all Tamasic foods are bad or should be completely avoided. It's all about balance. But when Tamasic foods dominate our diet, we may find ourselves feeling tired, lazy, and uninspired. We may struggle with mental fog, a lack of motivation, or even depression. It's also important to remember that the Tamasic energy isn't just about what we eat. It can also be influenced by how we eat. Eating in a rush, while distracted, or in a state of emotional upset can also increase the Tamasic energy in our bodies. So, if you're feeling lethargic or dull, it might be time to reconsider the Tamasic foods in your diet. Remember, our diet is a key tool in shaping not just our physical health, but our mental and spiritual well-being too. Visualize a serene natural setting or a plate of fresh fruits and vegetables. This is the energy of Sattva. Welcome to the realm of the Sattvic diet, an eating approach that's all about purity, health, and balance. In the world of Ayurveda and Yoga Science, the Sattvic diet is the epitome of wholesome nutrition. This diet is pure vegetarian, brimming with nourishing foods that are as close to their natural state as possible. Imagine biting into a juicy apple, savoring a handful of crunchy almonds, or enjoying a bowl of hearty whole grains. These are the kinds of foods that define the Sattvic diet. But what makes these foods so special? Their power lies in their ability to raise consciousness. Foods like fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds are bursting with life-giving energy. When we consume these foods, we're not just feeding our bodies, we're feeding our minds and spirits as well. This energy fuels our positive actions, inspiring us to live our lives with intention and purpose. And there's more. The Sattvic diet is not just about what you eat, but also how you eat. Sattvic foods are best enjoyed in a calm and peaceful environment, savored mindfully rather than consumed in a rush. This practice of mindful eating can enhance your meditation, making it easier to tap into your inner wisdom and connect with your highest self. But what about honey and dairy products, you might wonder? Well, these too have a place in the Sattvic diet. Honey, in its raw form, is a natural sweetener that can satisfy your sweet tooth without causing a sugar rush. Dairy products, on the other hand, provide essential nutrients like protein and calcium. However, they should be sourced responsibly, from animals that are treated with kindness and respect. In essence, the Sattvic diet is about more than just eating. It's about nourishing your body, mind, and spirit, promoting a sense of balance and harmony that permeates every aspect of your life. It's about making choices that honor your health, the environment, and the well-being of all living creatures. Next time you're looking for a meal that promotes balance and harmony, remember the Sattvic diet. We've journeyed through the 3 Gunas and their associated diets. Now let's bring it all together. In the realm of Yoga Science and Ayurvedic medicine, the 3 Gunas, Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva, describe the energetic qualities that influence our mind, body, and consciousness. The Rajas, charged with activity and restlessness, can often lead to stress and anger. On the other hand, Tamas is associated with lethargy, dullness, and inactivity. Sattva, the 3rd Guna, is the balance point, representing harmony, purity, and well-being. Each Guna has a corresponding diet that can either amplify or pacify its qualities. A Rajasic diet, filled with spicy, sugary, and caffeinated foods, can provide a temporary energy boost, but may also lead to imbalance and increased stress. The Tamasic diet, rich in meat, processed foods, and substances like alcohol and tobacco, tends to promote lethargy and inertia, negatively impacting both physical and mental health. In contrast, the Sattvic diet, comprised of pure vegetarian foods, can inspire positivity and enhance meditation. Fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and dairy products are Sattvic foods that can raise consciousness and promote health and well-being. Understanding these gunas and their associated diets is not just about knowing what to eat or avoid. It's about recognizing how our dietary choices can influence our mental and physical state, our energy levels, and even our spiritual growth. The knowledge of the gunas offers a roadmap to making informed dietary choices, helping us to navigate towards a balanced mind, body, and spirit. In conclusion, the harmony between the 3 gunas is a delicate dance. It's a practice of awareness, mindfulness, and conscious decision-making. By observing the effects of our dietary choices on our mind, body, and consciousness, we can learn to steer ourselves towards Sattva, the state of balance and well-being. Remember, a balanced diet plays a crucial role in maintaining the equilibrium of the mind and body. By understanding the gunas, you can make dietary choices that promote your health, well-being, and spiritual growth.